Hello, Professor Clara Mattei, and now Director of the Center for Heterodox Economics at the University of Tulsa in Oklahoma. Congratulations.
Thank you. So nice to be here.
Okay. And I know you've been excited about the centre opening for a while, and you're probably excited about putting some of those books on your bookshelves behind you when you get the chance to unpack. But how do you feel now that the centre's open its doors?
It's great. I'm very excited. Yes, I just moved from New York to Tulsa at the University of Tulsa. The CHE, the Center for Heterodox Economics, is launching in just a couple of days. We have our inaugural conference on Thursday, February 6th, 7th, and 8th. And it's really, I think, a timely initiative with many others, of course. We are doing our part to say we need to completely rethink the role of economics today, given how explicitly violent capitalism has become in the last few months, not only with, of course, the genocide in Gaza, but also with what now the Trump administration is really putting out very clearly in terms of just hitting the poor to really protect the oligarchy and the plutocracy. So I think we are in a moment in which there is an urgent need to say economists should participate in transformative knowledge rather than continue kind of pretending that everything is fine. And this is the idea of the center, is to offer a space for students to kind of feel that they can belong by studying alternative economic paradigms, heterodox economic paradigms, while also giving something to the citizenships by saying we can learn from the struggles on the ground. And this is why we need to have events that are public, they're open, they're gathering spaces, they're places to discuss what everyone is concerned with, from precarity to inequality to the climate catastrophe to just the violence of capitalism more generally, and how can we participate rather than just leave it to the experts.
And you've got your 3-day conference this week. Do you want to tell us just a little bit more about that?
Yes, that would be great. So we are kind of launching the center, the CHE, with I think a microcosm of what we would like to constantly propose and enlarge, and hopefully make it into a festival like you're already doing, William. So in a way, we are having 45 speakers from all over the world, from Brazil to Palestine to Europe to much else. And we are talking about really timely topics that really matter for us today. We have inflation, austerity, and conflict, the political economy of occupied Palestine. We have something on the exploding crisis of care and climate under capitalism. But then we also have more critical history of economic thought, as saying like, history of thought can help us with current challenges. So we're having a session on the political economy of Marx, another one on the political economy of Zraffa. And also we're bringing in organizers, both international and local, to discuss how, again, we can build consciousness and class consciousness and, awareness for future actions together. So that's the idea. We have big names coming. We have Jamie Galbraith with us. We have Anwar Sheikh with us. We have Carolina Alves with us. We have Kostas Lapavitsas, many others. We have even Raja Khalidi, who is running a very important center in Ramallah, so of economic policy. So we really have a great group.
It is a really good program.
Yes. So, and it's all available online. So, of course, if you can't make it in person, you can watch it on YouTube. If you go to CHE, University of Tulsa, YouTube, or even on our website, you can find it very easily.
Well, it certainly does sound a little bit like our festival. And what we say, Clara, is that this is an event for academics, activists, economists, policymakers, politicians, and the public to come together to discuss people, place, and planet. And that sounds pretty similar from what you were planning as well, to get the whole community involved. And it's not about just academics talking about economic theory. It's actually a practical 3 days so that people can take that knowledge away and think about how better they can engage with the economy and with society.
That's exactly the idea, is to say, we're all learning. Economists can only advance in their knowledge, in proposing knowledge that is actually useful to transform society, if they are in conversation with real world actors who are on the ground participating in the struggles. And those who are active in the struggles can also gain from theory that can advance their movement and in a way more lucidly understand the systematic issues of capitalism. And this is a little bit of what heterodox economics proposes itself.
I know we've got you for sure speaking at our event in March on the 21st and 22nd. We hope we can have you there in person. But if we don't get you in person, we know that you're definitely coming to join us with a few sessions online. What's our chances at the moment? Do you think you'll be joining us in person?
I very much hope so, with all my heart. I am expecting a baby, so it all depends also on my health conditions. But I really am a big fan of the Dundee Festival. I think what you do should be multiplied around the world. You have amazing thinkers and scholars, from Danny Dorling to Brett Christophers. The second one I know very much in person because he came many times in New York to discuss his timely research about climate degradation and what we can do about it. And really, it is this that needs to happen. You need to motivate people by telling them they count, they matter. So not just like coming up and like listening to others speak, but say, hey, I'm coming here giving my own contribution. And this is so important. And I wish you all the luck. And I really hope to be there in person with you.
Fantastic. Well, we hope we can get you over. If not, as you've just proved to everyone who's watching this, your contributions are fantastic, even when we've just got you online. Best of luck with the event. I'll see you online in a couple of days, and then hopefully in person in Dundee in March. Thanks so much, Clara.
Thank you so much for having me, William. It's a pleasure.